In March 2026, the geopolitical architecture of the Middle East suffered a profound fracture. The Persian Gulf turned into a gray zone, where civilian shipping ground to a near halt under the pressure of missile duels and drone strikes. While world capitals scrambled to resuscitate diplomatic protocols, a U.S. Navy strike group began its transit from the waters of the East China Sea. The Expeditionary Strike Group, led by the amphibious assault ship USS Tripoli, departed Sasebo Naval Base in Japan. Passing through the Strait of Malacca under strict radio silence, the group entered the Arabian Sea. This is no routine patrol. On February 28th, the Pentagon officially greenlit the ground phase of Operation Epic Fury. The group's objective is surgical: physically break the Iranian naval blockade of the Strait of Hormuz and force a regional de-escalation through a demonstration of absolute technological superiority. With the global economy hemorrhaging billions of dollars a day due to the paralysis of the tanker fleet, the USS Tripoli Strike Group has become the tip of the spear, tasked with punching a hole through the enemy's coastal defenses. On the flagship's bridge, they do not discuss political risks. They calculate attack vectors and enemy air defense vulnerabilities. The core of the strike group is the amphibious assault ship USS Tripoli. This is a next-generation vessel, specifically designed without a well deck for watercraft or landing barges. Its entire internal volume has been reconfigured for aviation needs: expanded hangars, increased fuel capacity, and massive magazines for precision-guided munitions. This is the living embodiment of the Lightning carrier concept. Its primary strike power is an enhanced air wing of 25th generation F-35B fighters. Unlike the carrier-based versions found on supercarriers, these jets are capable of vertical landings and short takeoffs, turning the USS Tripoli into a mobile, stealth airfield. In the reality of March 2026, with the Iranian coastline saturated with advanced radar systems, the stealth signatures of the F-35s become the deciding factor for the initial strike. The flagship is escorted by the amphibious transport dock USS New Orleans, which serves as a logistics hub and a base for heavy-lift helicopters. Protection is provided by Arleigh Burke-class destroyers, including the USS Rafael Peralta, whose radars scan the horizon for hundreds of miles, creating a defensive umbrella capable of intercepting mass drone swarms and ballistic missiles. But the primary threat to Iran's bunkers and coastal defense batteries remains hidden beneath the steel decks. It is the 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit, MEU, 2,500 professionals trained to operate in harsh maritime environments and under total communications blackout. They are transported by MV-22 Osprey tiltrotors, capable of inserting assault teams deep behind enemy lines in a matter of minutes. This is not an army for a war of attrition. It is a rapid response force designed for the instantaneous dismantling of the enemy's critical infrastructure. The USS Tripoli Group enters the Gulf of Oman. Before them lies the Strait of Hormuz, the choke point of global energy and arguably the most dangerous waterway on the planet. Here, geography works against the fleet. The width of the shipping channel at its narrowest point is a mere 2 miles. This distance is within range of even legacy artillery, to say nothing of modern missile systems. Iranian military bases on the islands of Qeshm, Hormuz, and Larak have transformed the strait into a deep echeloned kill zone. On the shore, mobile launchers for Noor and Qatar missiles lie in wait, while hundreds of fast attack craft and Shahid-type loitering munitions are concealed within rocky grottos. Every ship here is a sitting duck. However, the concept of Operation Epic Fury rules out cautious long-distance patrolling. USS Tripoli is heading straight into the epicenter. Its mission is to serve as the armored core for a convoy of tankers that have been bottled up in ports and anchorages for 2 weeks. This is a forced escort. Every move the group makes is shielded by high-powered electronic warfare systems that fry drone control links, while F-35B fighters maintain a continuous combat air patrol over the strait. The task force is deliberately entering the enemy's engagement zone to force them to either back down or strike first, a strike that would prove fatal for them. Pentagon analysts and Fleet Headquarters intelligence point to a single geographic coordinate where a strike could paralyze the adversary without a full-scale mainland invasion: Kharg Island. This is the strategic and energy heart of Iran. Up to 90% of all Iranian crude oil exports flow through this sliver of land in the northern Gulf. A seizure or total blockade of Kharg by Marines from the USS Tripoli would deal a devastating economic blow. Stripping Tehran of its hard currency oil revenue would instantly gut its ability to fund military operations and proxy groups across the region. The Operation Epic Fury manual dictates a vertical envelopment tactic. While F-35B fighters suppress air defense radars and neutralize coastal artillery with precision-guided bombs, MV-22 Osprey tiltrotors will lift off from the deck of the Tripoli. Their mission: insert 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit assault teams directly onto the terminals and open terrain, bypassing the minefields in the littoral waters. This is the riskiest and most audacious move by the U.S. Marine Corps since Operation Desert Storm. Gaining control over the Kharg oil terminals means more than just winning a battle. It means a total shift in the rules of global energy security. Why is Washington taking such a desperate gamble, putting one of its most expensive assets on the line? The answer lies in the intelligence. As of March 2026, Tehran has shifted to a tactics of 1,000 cuts. Intelligence reports indicate the deployment of sleeper bottom mines with acoustic sensors and loitering munitions that are virtually invisible to radar due to their minimal cross-section above the waterline. For the USS Tripoli, this is a high-stakes game. If the group's flagship is damaged or, worse, disabled in the narrow strait, it would become the greatest military and prestige defeat for the United States in the 21st century, surpassing the media shock of cruiser losses in previous conflicts. Yet, the Iranian asymmetric warfare strategy is aimed not so much at the direct destruction of the carrier group as it is at creating managed chaos. Tehran doesn't need to sink the entire fleet. It only needs to demonstrate its vulnerability. One successful strike, one burning deck, and insurance premiums for tanker transit will skyrocket, making oil transportation economically unviable. This is the primary objective: to paralyze the global market, turning the Strait of Hormuz into a no-go zone, where even the might of the United States cannot guarantee security. In this battle, the USS Tripoli is more than just a ship. It is the final barrier against a global energy apocalypse. The hands of the geopolitical clock are counting down the final moments of silence. According to all Fifth Fleet headquarters calculations, the USS Tripoli Strike Group will reach its deployment point to commence the amphibious operation within the next 48 hours. The world holds its breath. Will this maneuver trigger a full-scale regional conflagration? Or will Tehran opt for a tactical retreat in the face of fifth-generation U.S. military might? One thing is certain: Operation Epic Fury has passed the point of no return. The era of diplomacy has been supplanted by the era of stealth fighters and precision raids. Here, amidst the salt spray of the Gulf of Oman, it is not just the fate of oil prices being decided, but the very viability of the entire system of global U.S. dominance. We continue to track every movement of the 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit in real time. Right now, Marines are checking their gear in the staging areas, and F-35B pilots are completing their pre-flight briefings. Diplomacy has officially given way to lead, steal, and targeting algorithms. If you enjoyed this story, please leave a like, share your thoughts in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you soon.